Hello, hello, my friends. Another dedicated candle review for you today. We're going to be talking about Bath and Body Works Maple Pumpkin. Now, this fragrance was released as it's being marketed as a new fragrance during the Fall 2 campaign. You guys know that I'm not really a big Bath and Body Works historian, nor do I always know all of the collections. But this one is a pretty recent addition to the Bath and Body Works lineup. I would say that it's been around for maybe about a month now. Unfortunately, it looks like it is sold out online as of the time that I am filming this video. However, you may still come across it in stores. So I do believe that reviewing this candle is still pertinent right now. And therefore, we never know if they're going to bring it back next year, and it could be helpful for some of you. So let's go ahead and talk about this candle. First off, the packaging on this, I think they did a really, really good job on this packaging. I love it. I also love the luminary effect that we are getting kind of behind the label here. We've got a beautiful wraparound label, and they did a really good job on this. I even like the colors and just the whole aesthetic that they went for with this label is very much to my liking. This is one of their standard 3-wick 14-ounce vessels. I believe it retails for $26.50, but you guys know with Bath and Body Works, do not ever, ever, ever pay that much for Bath and Body Works candles because they seem to run sales on candles just about every weekend. So yeah, I recently purchased this, I believe, during a $12.95 candle sale, plus I had a 25% off coupon. So this candle was around $10 for me. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the fragrance notes on this one. Pumpkin spice, sweet maple syrup, brown sugar. That is what we are being told are the fragrance accords for this candle. Now, maple is, I feel like, kind of a polarizing fragrance within the candle community. Some people really love it. Some people, it depends on what type of maple it is. And some people see maple and they turn and run the other direction. I think I fall into that middle camp where I like maple fragrances if they are done well. And I will tell you, this fragrance definitely falls into that category. I obviously decided to purchase this candle because when I went in store, I did like it. Now, that being said, is this going to be one of my favorite fragrances that I feel like I need backups of and need to repurchase? No, it's not. I don't really detect a lot of the pumpkin spice accord that they are saying is listed there first. But what my nose does detect is really the maple syrup. And a little hint of brown sugar in here. The brown sugar note, to Bath and Body Works credit, is done well in this candle because I've been pretty vocal about a lot of the times with my Bath and Body Works candles. Sometimes when I see a brown sugar note listed, it can come across to my nose a little bit scorched or burned, especially if I burn the candle for a longer period of time. But in this fragrance, I'm not detecting that. I really am just getting that sweet maple syrup, and it smells more like an authentic maple syrup. So not like we know like fake pancake syrup that you get at the grocery store. But if you purchased pure maple syrup, like I do, I get like the big jug of it at Costco. That is what this fragrance smells like to me. There's a natural sweetness to it. It's pretty well done. It's not cloying. It's not too much for me. I feel like it is just right. But like I said, maple syrup fragrances, I don't necessarily want my house to smell like maple syrup all of the time. I view this fragrance more as a complementary scent to some other candles that I currently have in my collection, which you guys know if you've been with my channel. I am that type of person who usually likes to burn more than one candle at one time. And therefore, I'm always looking for fragrances that complement each other so that way I can truly enjoy the candles that I have. The fragrances that I feel like this pairs really nicely with, if you happen to have pumpkin pecan waffles, I think that this enhances that fragrance a little bit more, especially if you get more of that savory waffle accord in that candle, but maybe you want a little bit more sweetness, then you could burn this one to complement it. I've also been burning it with my Homeworks banana maple pancakes. Those are two fragrances that I feel like just off the top of my head, they go well. But the only like knock that I'm going to give this one in terms of the title of this, I really don't detect any pumpkin in here or pumpkin spice, to be honest with you. So if you're hoping that this would be that you're going to pick up on some of like a traditional pumpkin note or whatever your mind would determine, maybe like a pumpkin puree, or I mean, you shouldn't because that's not listed in the fragrance notes. But if you're looking for like those traditional pumpkin spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, I don't really detect any of that in this fragrance. Let's go ahead and talk about the performance of this candle. So this one is performing quite well for me. I have not had to trim the wicks at all. We've got a pretty clean wax pool there too. And I am happy to say that this has not had any issues with pulling out or with the wicks getting super puny. You can see here that the wicks are, they're doing well. They are not flame throwing, and I'm not developing any excess carbon residue at the ends of the wick. So that part is good. A nice clean burn. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to stabilize the camera. Sometimes when I lift the camera up to show you guys the wicks, then trying to get it centered again is always a little bit of a process there. All right, performance in terms of strength and throw. This one is about a solid 7 for me in terms of strength and throw. In my open concept with the high ceilings, it definitely fills up the living room, but it is still not a smack you in the face fragrance, which truthfully, I think the strength on this one is perfect for my personal taste, because if this were any stronger, it would come across too artificial, and it would be what a lot of people would describe maple scents traditionally to them. If they're too artificial, that's when they become cloying. And I feel like if this fragrance were any stronger, it would be that. So I do feel like the strength on this candle is perfect where it is at. The throw, I mean, obviously, in a perfect world, we would love to light one candle and have it just fill up all of our space, right? And I think that if you have lower ceilings, more closed concept rooms that you're going to be burning this candle in, you're going to be very, very happy with the performance. But if you have a very large open concept, you might be a little bit disappointed with the projection of it, because, like I said, it fills up my living room that has high ceilings in it, but I don't always smell it throwing all the way into my kitchen. But when I burn it in a bedroom, it definitely fills up that space very easily, and it's pretty much, I feel like it's perfect in a more closed concept style of room. So overall, if you happen to come across this candle in the in stores, because like I said, as of the time that I'm looking online, it's saying that it's sold out online. If you happen to come across this candle in stores, and obviously I'm not going to tell you to spend the $26 on it, but if you come across it during a candle sale, maybe you've got a coupon and you like the fragrance, this one's a pretty good one. I would say so far the burn has been really good, and like I said, the fragrance is not overly cloying. It's just a well done maple scent. Please hit thumbs up if you found this video helpful or if you enjoyed it. Feel free to comment down below if you have purchased this candle, what your burn experience has been. I always encourage feedback from all of you. If you are new to my channel, hi, I'm Katie. I like to talk all things candles here on my channel. I do dedicated reviews like this on lots of candle brands, and, well, I shouldn't say lots of candle brands. The main ones that I typically stick to are Bath & Body Works, Kringle, and Homeworks. So if you like dedicated candle reviews, if you like hauls, empties, all sorts of fun candle content, please consider hitting that subscribe button before you get on out of here. I do want to say thank you so very, very much for spending your time here with me today. And until my next one, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.